Experian has compiled data on hundreds of millions of consumers, and they found that the average American actually dies with $62,000 in debt. Now, the numbers are pretty devastating. 73% of consumers had outstanding debt when they were reported as dead. Also, those consumers carried an average total balance of $61,554, including mortgage debt. But even without home loans, the average balance was $12,875, which is insane. So I thought this story was telling and incredibly important because it really gives you a sense of how the American dream is so out of reach for so many people. And this notion that, if you work hard enough and you have a good job and you can take out a mortgage, or if you qualify for a mortgage, one day you'll own a home. But a lot of people die not even paying off their homes, right? So you never really own that home. And I think that's so interesting and so devastating.
Honestly, this whole obsession America has with home ownership is preposterous. Even if you paid off the whole mortgage, you still have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
And if you don't pay the taxes every single year, they'll take your home away. You never really own anything.
So, but here's the thing, Cenk. So for a long time, and you guys know I'm very transparent about how obsessed I am with real estate and all that stuff, at least with the market. For me, back in the day, it was about like, I want to work really hard and I want to own a big home. And it was more of like wanting the luxury of it all, right? But now, at least for me, my perception has changed because now, since I'm renting and probably will for a very long time, and you see how rent prices go up so rapidly, homeownership is more about stability at this point, right? Knowing that you're not gonna have to worry about your rent going up, $300 out of nowhere, right? And so I'm lucky I'm in a rent-controlled building, but a lot of people aren't. So if you're living in a big metropolitan area and you do so because that's where you work and that's where your life is, and you're renting, well, there's a certain risk to that.
Look, there's upsides and downsides to this story. The downside is we're about to explain. If you die and they can actually reclaim the debt by taking your home, for example.
Yes.
Well, that's disastrous for your family. On the other hand, if they have nothing to reclaim and you died, well, sad day for them. You got one over them. You took the money out and they can't recover it. I kind of like that.
No, I know, but most people don't benefit from that because most people do have an estate. Most people do have a family that either lives in the home that they took the mortgage out in or owes creditors. And so those creditors go after what little you have left for your family, right? And so that's a nightmare and that's a disaster. But I want to kind of break things down a little further to give you some more data on what's happening with Americans. So about 68% had credit card balances, okay? So the vast majority of people had credit card balances when they died. The next most common kind of debt was mortgage debt. 37% of these people died still owing money to their home loans, followed by auto loans, 25%, personal loans, 12%, and student loans at 6%. So that's what's going on. And by the way, student loans were about, on average, $27,000.
Yeah, I actually think the other debt, other than the home debt, was more surprising. So okay, yeah, a lot of people have mortgages and they die before they pay off their mortgage. I'm not as shocked or annoyed by that as you are, but
because you don't ever own the home, you don't ever own it.
So what? So what?
It's never yours. It's never yours.
I know we all die and we never own anything. You wake up. You're all gonna die one day. You don't own a goddamn thing, okay? We're all renting everything that we have. Like, you're not gonna own these clothes, you're not gonna own your car, you're not gonna own a goddamn thing when you die, okay? Let it go. Everybody's so obsessed with ownership.
No, but owning a home or owning property is important for a lot of people because you pass that down to your family, right? And so yeah, they might owe property taxes on it or
Nobody does that
whatever.
anymore. Of course some do, but it's a really old school traditional way of thinking. I'm gonna pass my farm down to my son and then his son and their daughter. Yeah.
I think that's your, I don't know. I think
anyway,
that's
but overall,
your perception from your bubble. I'm just keeping it real.
I think it's your bubble, okay?
No, I think a lot of people.
Because you're so obsessed with home ownership.
It's not just home ownership, Cenk. I'm obsessed with the idea of people, feeling comfortable, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a lot of pride that people have knowing that when they pass, their families will be taken care of. I think a lot of people think that way.
I think that we're in a situation that's so disastrous that people are gonna feel that at least they got one over on people if they died with debt. Okay, so now I'm telling you. So look, let me just break it down real quick for you guys. Yes, if you got a home, they can then take that home from your family when you die if you've got debt in order to repay that. Now, if they keep paying the mortgage and they could pay back your personal debt too, they're gonna be okay, right? But if they can't, they'll take the home, and that's disastrous, okay? So that beloved home that you cared about is actually an albatross around their neck. Okay, but if you died with a whole bunch of debt and there ain't nothing to take, sad day for the credit card companies. So look, I don't want you to stiff them. I think that's a bad idea, but I'm not gonna shed a tear either, because at least they can't go after your family for personal stuff if you have no assets when you die. So if you went out in a blaze of glory and borrowed a whole bunch of money and then you died, it's not gonna bother your family members if there's no assets. So, and by the way, you think they won't change that? Soon they'll try to change that, because, and they're already doing it. Private student loans, they say, oh, I can go after your family if you haven't paid back all your student loans. And in fact, there's now some stories, a young guy dies as he still had student loans. Their parents are grieving, they go after them and go, give me the money, give me the money.
No, like the more you talk, the angrier I get, Jake, okay? Why are we living in a country that's literally the wealthiest country in the world, produces more than any country in the world, and people can't live? Like, they're not making enough money that they have to take out all these loans and live off credit cards and shit. No, you should be angry about this.
I am. The only thing we randomly, super randomly are debating and arguing about is that I don't think it's that big a deal to own a home. Like, I think that America obsesses about that, and sometimes it creates real estate bubbles.
Why do you own a home?
Which then crash, which then have other issues.
But why do you own a home?
It's just an economic decision. I rented for most of my life. So, and at the time, people were like, you gotta own a home, you gotta own a home. No, I didn't. I rented and it was fine. And by the way, if I think it makes more sense economically to rent, I'll go back to renting. It is not a thing that is a psychic benefit. You don't actually own the goddamn thing. You know who owns my home? I don't fucking own it. The bank owns it. Okay? So am I ever gonna pay off my mortgage? I'll give you the answer. Fuck no. I mean, if I sell it and it's not underwater, then I can pay them back. But I'm never gonna pay off that fucking mortgage. We live in LA. You don't own the goddamn thing. Just get beyond it. Who gives a shit? So that's where you and I disagree. Because we're told every day, both in your case because of traditional family and also by American media, own a home, own a home. If you don't own a home, you're shit, right? Who gives a fuck, rent or own, depending on what your economic situation is. Okay, that was weird debate. I don't know why we got emotional about that.
I don't know, I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, neither did I.
But I want to own a home one day.
Let's put some watchers on the wall. Investigative journalists to run down the Trump administration and the establishment. You can make that happen. TYTnetwork.com/go.